Hey everybody, Brenda here. How you all doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, such a mess on my desk. Such a mess. Okay, so let's talk about today's project. Today, I'm going to show you the base of a project, and show you how to get the base, and then I'll show you what I did with it, and then I'm gonna let you go on your own to decorate your base. So what you're gonna need today is 2 pieces of double-sided 12 by 12. I've got these here, and I also used some double-sided tape, but you can use glue if you prefer. And you're going to need a scoreboard eventually, and some scissors. So let's get started. To begin with, we are going to choose what side you want for your double-sided paper. And I think for this, I will go this way. So what we're going to do on one of the papers, I'm just turning it so I can see better, but I'm going to take my double-sided tape. If I can find the end here. And I'm going to run a piece right down the side of one of my 12 by 12s, and I don't want to stick it down until I get it right up to the edge of the one piece. Probably my head's in the way, and that's because I can't never see what I'm doing. So right on the very edge of the one piece there, and I'm going to cut the excess off. This is, I think, what, about 1/2 inch to 1 inch score tape, double-sided tape. And then I'm going to take my bone folder and burnish that right down. Not as straight as I wanted it to be, but then, I think this is about 1/2 inch double-sided tape, which is all you need, or you can use the glue. And I am now going to try to start it so I can undo the top here. At one point. There we go. Finally. Hope you all are having a good day and everybody is healthy today. So we're going to take, this is the side with the tape on it, and we're going to take the other sheet, and if they're positional, make sure it's in the right position. And we are going to just go to the edge, stick this piece down to the edge of our score tape as best you can and as straight as we can. And I'm going to burnish that right down. If it's not on totally straight, don't worry about it. It will all work out in the end. So now we have one whole sheet of our 2 pieces of 12 by 12. Okay, now some people can use scissors and cut a straight line. I am not that person. So what I'm going to do next is, let's see, am I all on camera here? Okay, so I am going to measure from the top down on this side. I'm going to measure 2 inches and just put a mark right there. And then on this side, I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. So I am going to measure 2 inches and put a mark. Probably a little hard to see on this paper here, but let's see, I marked right there, about 2 inches. Now I am going to set my ruler at that 2-inch mark on the bottom piece and sort of eyeball it and line it up to best I can to this other mark on the other side. So, and then I'm going to draw a line as far as my ruler will let me go, and then I'm going to follow that line and draw another line. And at all this, this time, and every time we're drawing a line, we're going to try to eyeball that other line at the other end. Going a little bit off course, so I'm going to realign my line, adding going on to the line that I just drew and go right to that other mark. I'm just gonna leave that. I didn't go it didn't go very well, but when I go to cut through this line, I will try to get some out of the way. I will try to connect the dots as I go. So we're going to start on the bottom of this page here. Am I on camera? And we are going to start cutting through this line, or on this line, and try to connect the dots right up to the other end. Am I on camera? Kind of difficult with 2 pieces of paper. This is what we're striving to come up with. This we can put aside. Okay, we're using the bottom half that we just cut off. And this is what you should end up with. Okay? So, now we will need to get our scoreboard out. Get this other stuff out of the way. Scoreboard. And we are going to line this up. So this end over here, the shortest end over here, is going to be flat against the left side, okay? Sort of like this. And we're going to start scoring. And of course you'll notice that we don't have paper all the way, so I follow my line that I'm going to be scoring at until I reach the paper, and then score down the paper. So our first score is going to be at 3.5. So I'm going to the 3.5, and I'm going to follow my line down and right over the paper, just like so. There's our 3.5. Next, we are going to go 7.5. So I'm going to start at the half, 7.5, and go down, just making sure my paper is staying right there on the end. This next one, after 7.5, we're going to go at 11.5. Now you're going to have 2 pieces of cardstock or paper here, so just make sure you maybe press a little bit more firm. And it might be a little difficult to stay on track, but try to do as best you can at the 11.5 mark. So that was 11.5. So at the 11.5 mark, we are going to fold right on that mark, that line that we just made. Might be a little difficult because we have 2 sheets here. Let's see where my mark is. Let me get this out of the way just for a minute. Can tell where my mark is. Let me tell you, I did not have this problem at all the first time I did this, but this paper may be a little thicker, or I might not have pressed down. I think I have it. Let me get my bone folder. A little more difficult than it needed to be, I think. Okay. All right, so this is folded at the 11.5 mark. Gonna get our scoreboard back if you took it away, and line up our paper again right on the left side. Okay. Now that our paper is lined up, we are going to score at the 4-inch mark. And the 8-inch mark. Four and 8. Maybe I'm not pressing. Sometimes I press too hard and it tears, and sometimes I don't press hard enough and my line doesn't get defined. Okay, so we have our scoring done. We can get rid of our scoreboard. So we're going to undo our paper all the way. Wow, that's really thick right there. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to lay our paper out like this, and our first score mark at the 3.5, we are going to fold in at the first score mark, and make sure that your papers line up at the bottom, and just give that a good burnish right there. Okay, so this one is going to be folded this way, like you would open and close a book. then we are going to flip it over, and I'm going to turn it just so I can have a better aim at my paper, and we're going to fold it the opposite way. And I'm going to, at the same time, trying to keep the bottom lined up correctly. Then I'm going to turn it back and go this way, trying to keep it lined up. This was my hard line that we had to do. And then I'm going to turn it back again and fold it this way. And flip it again and fold it on the last line this way. Little bit difficult trying to keep that lined up on the bottom, but we can do it with our bone folder. Okay. So this is what you should end up with. You should have your little front here, and then another fold here, another fold here, another fold here, then continue on this way, and this way, and this way, and you're back at the beginning. Now, if you had a little bit of a problem like I did, what you can do is, for some reason, right here on this fold that gave me problems, I'm just going to try to burnish that down again. And for some reason, it's just being a little stubborn. So I think, I'm trying to think what I should, if I should cut that right there, or if it's just the tape. So maybe I can glue that where it's giving me, but it is on the fold. I think it goes this way, and I think it went right on the fold. So let me see if maybe some glue might straighten that out. I don't know if it will, but I'm going to give it a try. My first one that I did wasn't really as close on the fold as this is, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. And hopefully I'm just gonna try glue and see if the glue will be sufficient enough to hold it together. It's the only thing I can think to do. Hopefully you all won't get this problem. Okay, so let's continue. We'll let that dry and we will continue. If I can get my cap on. Okay. I had no problems like this with my first one, so hopefully you guys didn't either. Okay, so we're folding it back to where it needs to be. So anyway, this is what you end up with, okay? This is your little folio. We have the front cover right here, and then we have this page, and this page, and this page. It goes on and continues on, sort of like a do-si-do, okay? So this is our base. I'm going to show you what I did with my base, and then let you on your own, and you can decorate it as you wish. So I'm going to set this one aside, bring out this one. And this is the one that I made yesterday. I had no problems with my tape or my folding or anything yesterday. So this little one I tied lengthways instead of around. So I'll untie it this way. Set this aside. Now this is my cover right here, and as you can see, it's the same cover as we have here on this one, the same cover, but I added this little front card, this little gorgeous little card of this beautiful little girl, and made it like a pocket on the back side. So I stuck some things in the back. I'll take these out so you can see better. So I just added that little card on the front and made this a pocket on the back. So that's how I decorated the front, and the little cards slip right in like so. And then a little off kilter, but I put the word journal right up above my front cover. So it opens like this and like this. And this page here, I just added a little library card pocket, decorated it, and made a little tablet with, I don't know, maybe 4 pieces to 4, maybe 6 pieces. And I just made that to slip right in the library pocket. That goes right there. On this side, I added about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of journaling paper and stuck in a little journal for some journaling. Isn't she cute? So that's what I did on this, the last one on the front, and I just did a 3 pamphlet stitch and added that paper right to the base. So then we turn this page, turn again, and on this side I added a little belly band and stuck in some vintage pieces of ephemera. And then on this side here, the side where the little journal sticker is, I added a little pocket here and put in some more little pieces of ephemera, just little decorated pieces. And I got so tired yesterday. I was going to decorate this little pocket too, but I was so exhausted yesterday that I just left it. But I probably will eventually put a little decoration there. And then we are back to the front again. So that's my little zigzag journal, or do-si-do, or whatever you... I kind of like the zigzag journal, tell you the truth. So that's what I did and how I decorated my little zigzag journal. I thought it was so cute, and like I said, I tied top to bottom, and I think it would be an excellent little project to send out for Happy Mail or Christmas gift or whatever you decide. But I just thought it was absolutely adorable. I got this, I was inspired to do this by Lyric Lover Crafts, and if you have any questions about it, please comment below, because I will gladly answer any of your questions. So on this one here that we did, this is where I would stick the journal papers, right on the back. I mean, it's the front, but it's the back of the front, and then it will turn and continue on. So that is what I did yesterday. I was exhausted, but I tried to get it finished up as much as I could to show you all today. And I hope you give this a try. It's very fun to make and very fun to decorate. And I just want to let you know that my husband's going in for surgery tomorrow, so I may be a few days without doing anything. So if you don't see me for a couple days, taking care of my husband after his surgery. And other than that, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. If you are new to my channel, please know that you are very welcome, and I hope you try out some of these craft projects. If you hit that bell and subscribe, future videos will pop up for you as we make new ones. And other than that, any comments? Any questions? Comment. I'll gladly get back to them. And I hope you give this a try and enjoy. And have a blessed weekend. And I hope to see you again next week. Next week sometime, I'm hoping. You guys have a great day. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.